as I walk and as I run to every casino in the state. Roads that have curves or are straight, hit 'em all, Nevada.
Back on the Fremont experience. The next one up is the Plaza. Now the Plaza has done an amazing job rebranding itself, and instead of being honestly a dump, is now a pretty nice casino. They've redone the rooms, they've redone everything. I did stay there back in the day when, you know, they had all of the train, you know, there's a train, regular train that rolls right behind the Plaza pretty much every night, sometimes twice, 3 times. And back when I stayed there, there was obviously a running joke whereas all the train conductors seemed to get together because whenever they would get right behind the Plaza, they would blow their horns. Now there's no reason for it. They're not at a crossing anywhere. They just did it to piss off everyone sleeping in the Plaza. Now they don't, it's my understanding that they don't do that anymore. I don't stay at the Plaza anymore because I really just don't give them enough play, but I have friends, you know who you are, that do stay here and do like it. And I do like the casino. I like what they now have to offer. I think it would be a place I would put on my regular list, but I have enough. And I don't need to add any more casinos. Because when I come now, I stay usually for 1 week, and I have plenty of rooms. Not only here, but in Laughlin. I'm that guy that now Laughlin is now where I stay the majority of the time. And I'll talk more about that when I do my Laughlin. So, and you know, there's some people who just can't wait for the green light. They just can't. I don't know what's wrong with them. By the way, the Carousel Bar drinks are pretty expensive, but they're good. And you know, Pinky's Donuts, what a great idea. Bus. Okay, and Pinky's Donut, very nice. That whole smoke-free area is a nice little idea. I don't know if it's very successful, not because there's people who don't smoke that don't go in there as much. It's just that you're not part of the whole feeling and the spirit of the place. So we're gonna go into the Plaza. We're gonna give them a bet. I'm gonna be playing video poker. The Plaza does have machines with full pay, so that's a no-brainer for me. So I'll see you inside. All right, we're inside, and we're going to move back here. Oh, I got to talk about this pop-up pizza. You know, Plaza has joined the Vegas, or My Vegas game, that you can get online. I have to chime in here because I was getting a copyright strike from the music overhead. Unfortunately, these casinos, they play the music so loud that even when you're talking through it, if you can pick up any kind of the chorus with the lyrics, they put a strike on you. So I've had to make some changes. I'm talking about the My Vegas offer for the pop-up pizza. When they first opened and they started on My Vegas, they gave you 2 free slices, some breadsticks, and a soft drink for free from My Vegas. And one of our YouTubers noted that was absolutely a crazy deal, that he would have been very happy with just, a 2 for 1. Well, by coincidence, and I'm sure that's all it was, the very next day, all of the offers on the Plaza completely changed. The pop-up pizza was totally removed, and that was the end of that. Now they only offer I think it's a 2 for 1. So it's pretty bad. I'm about to sit down here and play a little poker. Let's see some of the regulars. They've got there's a few machines that have full pay, and just a few, and many don't. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for the full pay game, and I should find it here pretty soon. and a little bit difficult when you're just trying to audio this voiceover. Okay, did find a game, and what is it? Looks to be the bonus poker, and I'm going to sit down and play that, and we'll see if the next clip has the audio at least a little bit more muted, so I don't have to do a voiceover on it. All right, here we go. 8-5, full pay. And we're going to put in the $25 and see how it goes. All right, we are loaded up. We'll do the first hand or two. We've got sevens. Can we get another seven? Two pair, pays 2-1. All right, I'll be back on the last couple hands. All right, let's see if we get the glare out of here. I got two more to go, and as you see, I'm going to walk away this one a winner. I did, right after I shut off the camera, I was dealt a flush. That helped. I also had a couple of straights and some two pairs, and so I at least am going to win this game regardless how it goes. All right, two more hands to go. All right, don't hold the ace, believe it or not. That's the right strategy for those of you that don't know video poker. All right, and finally we have a couple of sixes. This is hand number 20. All right, and so we're gonna walk away with a $10 or $5 profit this time. Yay! So let me share a little something that just happened here, just because it's something to share. So I went to the cashier's cage to turn in that $30 ticket, and when I walked up, the cashier, she was writing, she had a whole bundle of banded $100 bills. And she was writing the dates. I'm guessing the dates on them as she was going. And I, of course, being cute, and of course, she's never heard it before, I said, you know, just don't even bother with this ticket. You can just go ahead and hand me that. That'd be great. And she laughed, the courtesy laugh for me. And then she said, you don't want these. All they are going to do is cause you more trouble than nothing else. And I said, you know, a lot of it, in a lot of ways, you're very right. And she laughed. And then I said, is it difficult to constantly have that kind of money always in your hand? She said, you know what? It's no longer money. When I do this, it's just paper. And I'm putting on, I don't even think about it. If I did, I'd go crazy. And if I did, if anyone did, they have no business being a cashier. So she was very nice and humored me, and I appreciated that. All right, so let's go to the famous Golden Nugget. Oh man, I've got so much to tell you about the Golden Gate. Let's get this right. I might have to just delete that whole part. We're going to go into the Golden Gate next. I have quite a bit of a story to tell you about the Golden Gate, and maybe I'll go inside and we'll do that, all right? As most of you know, the D and the Golden Gate and the Circa are owned by the Stevens. And when you play at one, you usually will get offers for all three. So because I did so much gambling with my friends at the View Lounge in the D, I would always get offers of free rooms at the D and here at the Golden Gate. Never at Circa, just discounts at the Circa, at least for me. And so I would only stay here on occasion because of the three properties, this is the only one that would actually give me weekend nights. Problem is with the Golden Gate is these rooms are old, and extremely small. They make rooms in New York look like palaces. The bathroom, the door, and you hit the toilet with the door. The shower is simply a stall, and they're musty. And there's no place to put your laptop except actually on your lap if you're in bed. So it's just a horrible room. Oh, I'm gonna interrupt here just for a moment. I'm in the back part of the high limit room where they have this original fountain from when it was built. It's kind of cool. A lot of people don't know this is back here. So just go to the high limit room and walk to the back. It's pretty cool. So anyway, long story short, I have no intention of ever staying at the Golden Gate again. What I need to do now is find a machine to play. So let's go find one. Before we do that, let's take a look here over by the front desk. We've got the Golden Gate. This is a very nice wall. And over on this side, we've got, you know, your old school slot machines. I wish I could tell you that I had never played on these slot machines before, but the truth be told, I really think I remember these, at least being on the floor. I don't think I ever played them, but there's something very familiar about them. Friends are going to recognize this at the bar at the Golden Gate. It's the two machines at the end of the bar, and we always tend to look for these machines to be open and play. I've decided to go for this 8-6 deluxe because, you know, it's the one where if you get any quad, you get $100. And I would like to get $100, though we both know, or all of us, we know that that's going to be rare, but it happens. So let's take a look at this machine and see if we can't catch something. All right, everyone, $25 is in, and let's begin. All right. Idea. All right, out of the Golden Gate, and then we just walk down a few feet here as we're going to the Golden Nugget next. I have quite a few points, like 190 something comps at the Golden Nugget. That is because I play the Golden Nugget in Laughlin a lot. They have great machines that I really enjoy. I don't play here. I have stayed here one time on a comp, and the comp was for 2 free nights, and it was like $150 free play. And when I checked in, had my room, came down, put up, there was no free play on the machine. So I went to the person at the desk. I asked, how come I don't have free play? And she says, well, we don't feel your play here was enough to warrant it, so you don't get the free play. I said, it's on the card. That's what brought me to Las Vegas. When it's on the card, you should at least honor that. And she said, I'm sorry, it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. We have the right, it says so in the very small print somewhere, that we have the right to remove anything that we want. And I was just upset. It wasn't the money. It was the idea that, you know, when they send you mailers and it has that, they should honor those mailers. All right. So it was right then and there. I did take the room. I never played another dime in their slots. I do play poker here. I love their poker game. They have a 4-8 poker. They give $2 an hour in comps. It's the only place downtown that you can play live poker. So I really enjoy it, playing occasionally. I never win, to be honest with you. If anything else, I break even. But you don't lose, and you never lose much. And if you win, sometimes you can hit one of those jackpots. They have jackpots for quads and up. So I do come to the Golden Nugget for that. And let's go ahead and see what we can do in here. I'm going to share another story about this deli, the grill. I used to always eat here because the food was remarkably good, especially their breakfasts. They offered a breakfast meal, complete meal of, you know, eggs and sausage or eggs and ham, along with the hash browns and toast, and it was all for $5.95. It was fantastic. And they would have wings, what have you. Well, anyway, I came in one trip and I looked at the menu, and everything did not double in price, it tripled in prices. And now that same $5.95 breakfast is now $17. Oh, come on, guys. Catch us a break. All right, we got your lightning link. And it's the checkered flag version. Let's hope we can win something on this one. All right, we are all loaded up here. $700 major. I look at that for whatever reason because I've yet to ever win one. But I'm gonna play 2 cents denom, which is $1 a spin, and I'll be back if I catch a feature or a bonus. We caught us one, and look at that. That's a $100 minor. Yay! Let's go. This is why I play 2 cents when I can instead of just a penny. Good. Well, it would be nice if I caught my first major, sharing it with you guys. Never know. By the way, the grand is $20,000. Golden Nuggets, one of those cheapies, they max their majors or grands, whatever, and then they don't go any higher. All right, how'd we do? Makes up for some of those losses. All right, you're gonna walk out and put in 40. You're gonna walk out with 142.60, which will round up to 143 on our stats, and that is a $103 profit. Very sweet. Yay. All right, out of the Golden Nugget, down to the 4 queens. Well, you know, I almost did not look down at that curve. I have got to learn. I got to learn. All right. Now I'm coming up to a curve. Now watch how I navigate this. It's going to be something to see. Watch, 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 watch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's the man. He's the man. Inside the 4 queens, everyone, is the Chicago Brewing Company. Now, it's a cigar lounge, but many of my friends and I, Dave and Julie, you know it well, hang out in here and have their thin sliced pizza. It is delish, very good, and some people enjoy the cigars. I'm not a cigar guy, but it's, you know, it's kind of a hidden place so you can kind of enjoy. They've got machines with big progressives on them at the bar. And, you know, my East Coast Las Vegas buddies also like being up here when you're in the 4 Queens. And then the other thing that the 4 Queens is really well known for, there's a little place I'm going to show you here. Now, my friends, Terry, a lot of times he buys me, he has a lot of comps, so he buys me some Magnolias breakfast occasionally. I appreciate this. If I don't say it enough, I do appreciate not only the comps, but his friendship. But right next to that is Hugo's Cellar. This is the fancy of fancy places. They give roses to the women who come down. It's table surf. It's absolutely delicious, but, you know, as appropriate, very expensive. And I kind of tease my friend David that because he has so many comps, he has thousands of dollars in comps here. I said, what are you doing just sitting on those comps? You can only use it for food. So why aren't you inviting your good friend John and Terry down to Hugo's Cellar for about 9 or 10 times? Man, but to each his own. I'm going to sit down. They got a 9.6 Jacks or better here. See if I can get on one. And if so, oh, good. Here's your usual husband and wife team taking up the good machines. Let me see if I can find another one, and I'll be back at you. I did manage to find one machine with the full pay 9.6 jacks or better. All of their machines used to be like this in this area, but they only have maybe 4 or 5 left. So I did find one, put it in my 25, and as you can see, I just didn't win it. I couldn't hit anything, but I did cash out a little bit of money, and we'll move on to the next one. $10. Here we go.
All right. A small loss in the Four Queens. Had a nice little chat with the cashier. Gave him one of my cards. Said he sounds really interesting, and he'll give it a look-see, which is why I keep the cards. And I'll explain the cards in a little bit. Here is the D. I have so much history with this casino, you don't know. A lot, and a lot of YouTubers do, because they're very generous with the comps, and they have the view bar, which has progressive 8-5 bonus poker, and us, my friends from the East Coast, Las Vegas Advisor, you know, Harv and Christina, and there's so many, Bob. And, you know, we will literally sit at that bar for hours, and I mean hours on end, playing. I have hit no less than 7 Royals up there, simply because I play so much. One day I hit 2 Royals in the same day, very unusual. But I enjoy getting their comps, I enjoy getting their free play. I do not enjoy their rooms. For whatever reason, Stevens has decided to upgrade the Golden Gate, put all of his money in the Circa, and just told the D, the hell with you, because their rooms are crap. He doesn't do anything. They leave them down. The furniture is old. Sometimes the furniture's not even there. You only have a bed. Chairs are missing. It's right next to the Fremont Street here, so it's loud. In short, I've decided, unless I'm in a dire emergency, I'm never staying at the D again, unless they, you know, remodel. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, enough of my ranting on about the D. There's still a lot to enjoy, a lot to like. I'll continue to go to the View Bar whenever I'm in downtown and hang out there, as it's a regular haunt of mine and my friends. So right now, let's just put in our bet. I'm going to be playing the 8-5 bonus poker, the one downstairs that allows you to use free play on. Let's go.
Those who know the Stevens properties, they realize that they really crank the music so loud. So once again, I'm going to have to do a voiceover on this particular segment because I can't be hit with a copyright strike. All right, so anyway, I forgot my card, or I left it in a machine at the Circa when I was there, so I had to go get a new card, which is fine. But to my very disappointment, and I'm sure to a lot of people who come here will find out, they took away the 8-5 bonus machine downstairs that would allow you to use your comps on. They're gone. I talked to an attendant, and I asked her, did they just move it? She said, no, they're gone. They took them out. So now, you know, there's no other way that we can play the video poker and use our comps and get a full pay machine. Of course, you know, we could still just play some lower than paid. And I thought, well, you know, if I'm not going to be able to play that, I'll just go ahead and play something else. And so let's go ahead and find out what I can come up with.
All right, so we're about to go. I got the free play, $30 in free play. Sorry about the glare. And my $10. So $40. I'm just betting $1. Again, 2-cent level. Like that more than one. And away we go. Hey, get it. Okay, I'll be back if I catch something. All right, down to the last 2 spins. I have gotten nothing. I had lots of 5 balls, but no 6. 2 more spins. All right. So sad to see those 8-5 bonus poker machines gone, but times they are changing. Moving on.
So this concludes day 2, part 2 of Hit 'em All Nevada. And it occurred to me, I don't think I've yet to show you my route that I'll be taking. Here's a map with the picture of the route in pink, going from, I'll be driving counterclockwise, so you can follow along. You may have to zoom in on this. I tried to do the best I could in order to get the entire map in. So we'll just have to go with it. So I'm going counterclockwise. Las Vegas, I'll be going east, almost right to the border. And then I'll be following up, hitting all the casinos along the way. Then north, up to the border once again. Then back down, I'll have to retrace some steps. And then start going east, down into the Reno and Lake Tahoe area. And then all the way back down, back into Las Vegas. When I get back to Las Vegas, then I will do the north side of Las Vegas. So I have a long trip ahead of me, and I certainly hope that you will follow along as I go through this crazy thing that I'm doing. And you know what? It's fun. It's challenging, at times hard. I will try to get through it without falling down anymore. So anyway, thanks, and hope to see you tomorrow.